Hi, welcome to the Cortex tutorial for creating deliverable configurations. In this video, we'll go over the different options to ensure you create the deliverables best suited for your workflows. For other Cortex tutorials, please visit tutorials.mtifilm.com. Alright, let's get started. First, select the file type. Cortex offers a comprehensive selection of codecs to accommodate a file for any client request. After selecting a file type for dailies workflows, you can set a print status for when this file will be assigned to a reel. For example, if you select bneg, a reel will include this deliverable for takes that are assigned a bneg status during a daily session. Otherwise, it would be omitted from this reel for those takes. You can name your deliverable or accept the default name provided by Cortex. Next, fill in the appropriate parameters defined by the selected file type. For example, Avid Media requires a bitrate and file format. With file types that include audio, you can choose to embed the audio, create a separate broadcast WAV file, or both. You can also choose to package files per clip or reel. Selecting file per clip will render individual files for each clip versus file per reel, which will string the clips together for one long file. Now let's set the output resolution and choose resize quality. You can choose MTI HQ, or if you have the Cortex Enterprise Edition, MTI Samsung. MTI Samsung is a resize algorithm developed for high-quality upresing. If you choose MTI Samsung, note that the playback speed will be affected. Choose whether you will use the color tool or the original clip for framing, and then select the container method. The color area is where you set up the deliverables color settings. If you're working in an ACES project, set a valid color space and output device transform. If you're working with Dolby Vision, you'll want to create a deliverable that allows you to view the SDR color metadata as applied through the Dolby Vision content mapping. This option will enable the GPU to function as a native CMU, replacing the need for a hardware CMU. When using this option, you can render SDR files with proper color applied. If required, choose a deliverable or SDI LUT from the list of Cortex supplied LUTs or import your own. If using a video card for video output, select the SDI channel you'd like to assign this deliverable. Cortex allows 2 simultaneous streams of video output when working concurrently with the video card that accommodates 2 streams. This checkbox determines whether the color tool's color and effects controls will be enabled so that changes can be applied to the deliverable. Otherwise, the color pipeline is bypassed. If you expect to use Cortex's QA tool to detect dead pixels and would like to use this deliverable to render the repaired pixels, click here. Note that the dead pixel repair is only available in Cortex's Enterprise Edition. To constrain or clip video to SMPTE code values, 64 to 940, check this box. Most times, the source decoding quality can be left at optimized. However, if you're using media that has variable quality debayering, a red R3D file for example, you can determine the level of quality for output. Note that the best quality setting will always add time to the render, so use the best setting advisedly. For audio, Cortex gives you the ability to mix, pass through, or strip out audio for your deliverables. The mixer provides up to 24 channels of inputs and outputs. In the case of Dolby Atmos, you can select an audio configuration that is extracted from the Dolby Atmos mix. By default, each deliverable creates a file that inherits the name of the source clip from which it was created, and is rendered to the output path initially set during the project setup. If desired, Cortex provides the option to customize the file name through the use of tokens. Tokens represent metadata elements within your project. The file name has a specific set of tokens that can be assembled in a user-defined string. Each token added will be placed at the location of the cursor. By default, the cursor is placed after each added token, but you can place it anywhere in the path where you'd like the token to be inserted. In order to override the project-prescribed output path for this deliverable, click here to open the Windows browser and navigate to the new location. If desired, you can add a token that will create a folder added to the new location. To apply different types of metadata burn-ins and head formatting, open the Burns canvas where you can choose and position any of our dynamically updating metadata options. The Burns canvas has many different style, alignment, and visibility options as well as matte overlays. Explore these tabs on your own time to discover their versatility. If you wish to import a logo, choose the watermark option in the Custom menu. Drag it to the canvas. It will appear as a Cortex logo at first. Click the three dots button to open up a browser. Navigate to your image and then adjust its size and opacity. When enabled, head formatting will place the listed elements at the head of each deliverable reel or composition for the desired number of seconds, with or without tone. Additionally, you can set up the slate for WILD track files that contain audio but no video. When a WILD track is created in Cortex, the slate that you create will be rendered as the video media to accompany the WILD track of audio. To change the background color of a canvas or import a background image for the head or WILD track slates, select the Background tab, choose either the head slate or WILD track box. Then click the Slate Background Color or Slate Background Image button. In the case of the background image, now navigate to the file through the Windows browser and open it. The Sizing Method drop-down menu is also visible in the Burns canvas, allowing you to set up metadata burns or guides appropriately based on the method Cortex will be using to resize your media for that deliverable. Note that changing the option here will also be reflected in the main deliverable window. And that completes the deliverable configuration tutorial. Remember, for other tutorials, visit tutorials.mtifilm.com. For support, to submit a help ticket, or to find helpful information about Cortex, go to forum.mtifilm.com. Thank you.